I think I've understand how stream delays work, and you guys will now be seeing this like 10 minutes later, so congrats. We're about to start stuff up, and I am just getting my stream going and stream announcements out. Yeah, sorry, I'm just sending out announcements, and I'm also sorry. Yeah, I'm just still getting things set up. Okay, I think I have all that set up. I'm also just responding to some questions to try to help out. This tournament has a lot of strong players from BGA, but it has like way less than I remember last year. This is not as like full of a event as I was guessing. I was thinking it was going to be a lot bigger, but yeah, we got like only 20 people today. Yeah, so 20 players is less than I was expecting, which is totally fine though. But the tables are going to be very strong. There's only like 20 players signed up, but as Lumen like said in the chat, like I recognize at least like a dozen of the username like names, and like at least 10 or 12 of those players have at least like have been 500 elo or above on BGA. So like um yeah, it's intense. But 20 players is a great number at least. We have we'll have like the nice number of tables and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty wild. I also think it means we cut to only 8 semifinalists. I gotta look, but if we're only 8 semifinalists, I have very low chance of making the semifinals because I'm gonna have to drop a game. I can't play game 3, I don't think. Yeah, so we're only taking 8 semifinalists. 2 wins is maybe enough, I guess, if I win both, but winning both is gonna be hard. Um, but we'll see. The pairings will be up pretty shortly. I realize this stream isn't actually like live for another couple minutes because I'm on a long delay, so that's gonna be a bit funky. I mean, I'm not used to streaming with a delay. I get why they want us to, but especially Terra Mystic, it's a little weird. Uh, sorry, I'll just looking around. Anyhow, yeah. Look forward to seeing what our pairings here are soon. Mike's a great tournament organizer. It'll have it up quickly. I'll try to be the speedy guy ready to create my table because that's what I'm like. We are playing on normal speed today, which is fine. We definitely are doing auction, variable turn order, mini expansions, no other stuff. At least I'm pretty sure that's correct. I should really double check just to make sure I'm not crazy. We are playing normal, base, auction, VTO, mini expansions off. Yep. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, we got eight. We got 8 players, so sweet. I'm on table 1, playing against Simon B, my nemesis, always around. All right, Simon B, perfect. Then we have somebody known as Treewin. No idea, and we have a Fanada. This is way too long of a username, people. Fanatica. There it is. There, it was Fanatical Lime. All right. Struggled to parse that. Okay, I got the table set. I got to go hang out over there. Table. We could hop in voice chat, but I don't know if this group's going to. I just like to confirm with people that everything looks good. Just because having some other eyeballs on the setup is good before I hit the go button. This game looks like it could be a lot of just Simon versus me, which is a classic matchup where Simon tends to get slightly better than me. But we'll see. Should be a good game. Good times. And yeah. All right. I think we're good to go. We're going to run this one. I have 4th seat here, which I like. I like being able to set the matchup. I really actually like that. We have a good number of pass tiles. We're missing the trading post pass tile, but that's kind of the least important scoring pass tile usually, especially in a game with late trading posts. So I really like that. We have very low coins. We're also missing the 6 coin and 4 coin tile, and we have late trading posts. So this is a game where, yeah, like figuring out how you're making your coins in various ways is going to be useful. There is some cult coins through here, which is nice. So that'll help a bit. The track is like a little tricky to run here, actually. Yeah, the track is like there's not the cult rewards are all split, right? There's no doubled up cults. There are some spades on Earth. That's pretty good for a lot of factions, but yeah, this is like kind of messy. There's not a ton. The late power is also often not that strong. So the cult rewards are low this game, in my opinion. They're not great. The extra priest is kind of nice in round 1 to turn into coins later. So like that's okay sequence. A Dwelling Rush would be a fun opening with Temp Ship for somebody. We do have Mermaids and then Darklings, so it's a little harder for Mermaids to pull off Dwelling Rush strats because usually Darklings might consider starting here. It's really hard to say though, right? Like these 2 players are very unpredictable to me. they don't have great ratings, but a lot of these MSO players mostly play live games, so it's hard to know how much you can or can't trust anything there. So looks like everything else is being fine with the tournament. I was trying to help organize things. We get engineers. I mean, the easy answer here is I throw in nomads, right? We just run a classic mend. I know how to handle mend pretty well, and I've said it before, but I really appreciate just having friendly color wheels. I like a lot of factions that can all compete to do things. The only thing is nomads aren't great at late trading posts, purely because they like to build up, like, they can build almost all their dwellings by like the end of round 3, and then what are you supposed to do? Like, yeah, how are you building up? How are you getting your coins? And they have some inherent desire to build their trading posts, so that could be a little funky for them, but this looks like a fine Fire 1 type track otherwise too. You go Fire 1 into like maybe you build Water 1 or Earth 1 there or something, we'll see. Everybody is bidding on different factions. Oh, that's always funny. I mean, a game that has late trading posts, has an Earth spin, I think I have to agree with Simon. There's a decent chance that the Darklings player is going to go double East this game. Now, Darklings are technically strongest in this matchup. And by technically, I mean they just are. Sometimes Darklings can get a lot of early leech. Nomads are going to start Spade. Engineers probably start Worker Power. Darklings are going to start Big Building, which means Mermaids might actually get Temp Ship and get to run the Dream Dwelling Rush, especially if Darklings do start Double East. I don't totally know if engineers are the best here, but they can't be that bad. I think Darklings have to be pretty strong too. Like, Darklings in this matchup are just very good. I'll go one more engineers, then go on Darklings. I mean, no, like, the thing is, all these factions can be good in this matchup, so I don't know how much I want to pay for any individual faction here. This also seems like a really good table. Also, I said I wasn't going to read chat, but I accidentally have it up. So is the stream on delay? The answer is yes. And now I'm going to close this so I don't accidentally see any help. But yeah, the stream's on like a pretty long delay today. So engineers and Darklings are good here. Engineers handle low coin games better than a lot of other factions because they have so much power and their stuff isn't as expensive. Darklings are very likely going to need to open Fire 1 this game, I think. Also, nomads that just start with a spade, even though the track's not great for nomads, I do think this can't be that bad of a nomads game. I'm expecting we see engineers, mermaids, engineers, darklings, mermaids, nomads, probably darklings, but the thing is, again, bad darklings players probably mean there's double east darklings. Good Darklings players probably start up here, and then you are fighting nomads for this hex usually if you're starting over here. Like if you want to try to play network, but this is like the classic argument. Like Darklings shouldn't try for a network game here, in my opinion, because against nomads and engineers, like engineers in this matchup might just get like 16 network, and then nomads are going to get like 15 network. Mermaids can play network, so as Darklings, I often you actually kind of want to just get Earth 1, Water 1 type points. And there's not a ton of track points here, so maybe Darklings aren't quite as strong, but I think they can get a lot of early leech. I think they could do early like I think they might be able to hit a temple in this round, and they probably could do a lot, so I'll just keep bidding for Darklings and engineers for a bit. I kind of want mermaids, especially if they get the dwelling rush, but I don't think it's worth paying too much for that. Now, at a certain point, again, how bad are nomads? I think it's real easy to underestimate how good nomads are here. There is a chance that everybody's going to rush Earth 1. If Simon, for example, winds up on Engineers rushing Earth 1 here, I don't think is craziness. Well, they're going to take Double Dig, right? In a dwelling round. Somebody's going to take Double Dig. So Nomads probably could just open Earth 1 and maybe even hope to get the first Priest to Earth, which is a pretty sweet, like, sequence for them. I think it's okay to bid Darklings and Engineers just a little more before taking Nomads, though. Darklings very well might start here as well. Like, I kind of am hoping for Nomads that you get, like, these hexes, and then you still get a town through here usually, too. Although if Darklings start here, you get cut off there. See, like, that's the tough part. Like, this matchup hinges so much on what Darklings do. It's really hard to bid when you don't know what, like, the best faction is actually going to do and where they're going to start, because it leaves so much flexibility for other factions depending on where they go. I gotta believe Engineers are just stupidly good here, though. Late dwellings and trading posts just has to be pretty good for Engineers. This temple event is pretty good too. You can open double temple, maybe a dwelling, get another dwelling or two, get another temple for water 1. You probably get this cult dig. Alright, we are playing. Simon is on Nomads, which I think makes a lot of sense. If this is double East Darklings, I'm pretty happy with what I've paid for. But we'll see. Wow, mermaids. Okay, well, so this is the sort of nonsense that I was not ready for. If mermaids don't start next to me at all, that could actually be trouble. This is an obviously wrong hex to start at. I mean, you're hoping Darklings don't start here is like what you have to be hoping for, and that's going to be good for Nomads if that's what they wind up doing. If it's double East Darklings, I'm a bit happier though too. Like if Darklings are going both East spots, I get so much leech off of this hex. That usually works out well. But this is nuts. Time to see what Darklings do. I mean, Darklings should just go here, I think. This is such a strong hex to be on for them. I want them to come over here, but they should come over here. I'm expected to get the spade tile or worker power. Worker power is a good tile. I might get double dig. I might get single dig. I can open like 2 temples in a dwelling. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get a little bit of early leech, but it's looking a bit rough on that front. I'm not sure how much leech I'm gonna get early, which will slow me down a lot. But I think Engineers are still just strong in this matchup, and this track is good with the late trading post event. But some problems for Engineers. Darklings do choose the center instead, so and mermaids do not come over by me, so that's a huge bummer for me. I don't have a neighbor, so I can't currently do double temple stuff. But I can potentially single dig and then still do double temple, but I'm not gonna get great early leech. The leech is not lined up for me, so I might have to accept that I'm just going like a single temple opening. But it's okay. We'll find a way to make the opening work here, but it's definitely a bit ugly. There is a good chance Darklings are just digging this first action, right? Like if you're starting here as Darklings, what else are you doing but just taking this hex? So actually I should get a neighbor. And Simon is going to play over here on the east though, so now this is all sorts of craziness. I think I have to take worker power. Mermaids should take temp ship and go on like full dwelling rush, but I don't know if they will, so I mean I might just get double dig. Now, if I take double dig off worker power, it means I have like no power, and so going double temple is a problem because I won't have enough coins to actually afford it. But I'm pretty content here to open temple, trading post, 2 dwellings. That's a pretty nice opening as well. And then you finish the second temple next round. But mermaids are taking temp ship. They should take double dig. And then I can take single dig still and be content. There is a chance Simon will take single dig, so I might have to do it first action. Not sure if that's true, though. We'll see. There's a lot of funkiness with this start for sure. Mermaids take a priest first action. Well, that's also like, I guess mermaids want the first priest to water, but and I guess mermaids are a temp. I don't know. That's all sorts of weirdness. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough to predict these players, is what I'm learning. But yeah, Darklings are gonna go here first action. That's fine by me. I have like a guaranteed double dig this round, so I can just milk it for a bit. The question is where Darklings are going to upgrade, and I think I upgrade here, because I think Darklings will upgrade next to me. I don't know if Darklings are going to upgrade here. Now, Simon might take this Hex first action. So maybe it is this. Somebody's going to build here pretty quickly, so maybe I upgrade this one first. I'm going to upgrade this one first. I'm not totally sure where I'm going to get more leech. One other question is if I want to open Earth 1 or Earth 2 this game. If I'm actually going to wind up getting a 2-dwelling trading post temple opening, which is what I think I'm getting. Like, I think that's what I'm going for. I think I'm going for a temple, a trading post, and 2 dwellings off of double dig. I don't super need Earth 2, so maybe it is open Earth 1. Because Earth 1 comes with 4 extra points then in round 1. And I think I'm happy to have 4 extra points and 1 less worker, honestly, even this early. And then I'll take Earth 2 in round 2. Darklings does take workers here. Makes sense. They probably dig down another dwelling at some point. I think I just upgrade again then. Tried to maximize my leech. There's no threat on Earth 1. Mermaids... what did mermaids do? Did mermaids advance ship? Oh wow, mermaids advanced ship. So mermaids are just dwelling rush off of 3 shipping, which is very expensive and probably not correct compared to just taking the double dig, but I'm not going to complain. I am just going to do this. Maximize my leech potential. Open temple. Yeah, I have temple. I have temple trading post 2 dwelling opening and a dwelling round after I take Earth 1. I'm assuming Simon is also just taking Earth 1 this game. Yeah, he is. So Simon's going to get some good leech coming in. I might have to take double dig, actually. I have to count the actions here. No, wait, I'm good. I move right in front of Simon. So as long as Simon doesn't have power, I can... yeah, it should be fine. Darklings might be taking this brown hex with their next action. They should be building a temple eventually. I hope it's not here. I hope it's next to me in some fashion. That's definitely preferable. They are going to upgrade next to me. That's delightful. Absolutely delightful team. I'd rather slow down giving Darklings leech and just finish upgrading over here. Don't think it matters much, but yeah, I think it's this. As long as I'm not giving Nomads leech here, they can't take double dig. Nobody else can, so I'll just take double dig with my next action. Yep, that's also delightful. I will just take Earth 1 then. I want Earth 1 this game. And I could just take Earth 2 next round. And be fine. I can just send a priest to the Earth track next round and get another cult dig. It's looking like I've paid quite a bit for engineers, but it's certainly a very good engineers opening. Simon is a bit unlucky, I think, with Darklings starting here and trying to cut them off. I do need to be worried about how Darklings... bad players tend to overvalue town space, so I probably should just take both of these hexes if I... because otherwise Darklings is going to like double dig this. But maybe I just let Darklings double dig this. Like, I don't really care if I'm just on these hexes. I really like digging this hex just because then you can dig this hex and like open up this stretch much faster. So I think that's what I do. I think I just double dig these two hexes. It also opens up the temp ship onto more dwellings option if you just take these hexes. So I think I'll take other hexes later. Simon does have access to double dig now, so I definitely take double dig here. I mean, it's just my best action anyhow too, but and then build this one just because Darklings could dig it, and I need to make sure that I don't have anything terrible happen. Coins are going to be an issue. There's not coins on the pass tiles this game, so getting a coins action would be pretty nice. I don't see how I'm going to get a coins action yet. I don't have like tremendous amounts of leech, but we'll figure it out. Especially with mermaids going for the opening they did means that there's actually quite a lot of coin pressure because they chose to advance ship manually, which costs a lot of coins. One of the downsides I wasn't thinking about is mermaids are going to be on this hex, so I could get cut off of this guy pretty early. And that will slow me down because not being able to access these is painful. The spade tile is going to be left. Simon probably is just going for double dig next round. I'm not totally sure though. Simon will probably just go priest to earth first action. Oh, mermaids are taking this. Oh, so I do. Okay, I missed that. Okay, so mermaids wind up taking single dig, or they hard dug for that hex. So they're not down here though. And I am gonna get leech here. So I actually have enough now with mermaids. Mermaids are about to feed me a lot of leech, so I actually will be able to take a coins action this round. And I think I probably will wind up doing that, but we'll see. I mean, I guess I could pass for the spade in a sec if Darklings don't. And that might be better than taking a coins action here. But taking a coins action here is pretty strong. I mean, ultimately things are developing like very well. Oh wait, okay, I can take a coins action if I burn down. I was about to say mermaids can't build this yet though. We'll see what happens here. Mermaids are probably, well, mermaids don't go for the spade. Mermaids are just going for ship scoring right away. Yeah, this is just some inefficient stuff from a player that's not as good, and that's fine. They're playing well. Like they're at least executing their game plan. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with what I've done. Darklings ultimately have done good enough things. I just think they're in the wrong position. I just think Darklings would be much happier if they were on this hex rather than this hex. But it's all right. Definitely do want to send a priest to Earth next round and take Earth 2. The spade does get blocked, so I think I take a coins action here and then just pass for the priest. Sending priest to cults and trying to be a bit of a culty player this game is also, I think, very good for me. Priests are also coins, so I can try to like send the first priest to air or something this round too. Yeah, especially with mermaids going for a dwelling rush opening, I think sending priest to the cults is actually like very good. So yeah, I think I take these coins. I think I'll be very happy about having coins long term. And then I pass and build out my economy just a little next round. It's gonna be a bit meager, but I could take a bunch of workers, but I actually think the priest is really good here. I'm just gonna go temple for Earth 2. I don't need to do anything else really this round besides send a priest to Earth and then a priest to another cult. No, Simon might need to double dig here because mermaids could double dig. So Simon might be thinking about digging first action. I'm not totally sure what Simon's gonna do this round. Besides, Simon will send a priest to Earth at some point, but Oh wow, if I actually get the first priest to Earth here, that'd be incredible. I doubt I do, but if I could send the first priest to Earth and then send a second priest to Earth and take Earth too, and get 2 cult digs, that would be sick. Although I still expect Darklings to try really hard to get this hex, just because, but like, they're gonna try really hard to salvage this town is what usually happens, and I think I'm okay with a sanctuary town this game, although I don't really want to build a sanctuary this round. Okay, Simon is gonna take the first priest to Earth though. That's fine. Uh, yeah, that's okay. Oh, Darklings actually have a spade. Darklings are just gonna take this hex on me then. That's very likely. I think Darklings are gonna come here. It gives Darklings a connection option. It's totally reasonable for them to do that, and I think it's okay. I can afford a sanctuary town. The bigger concern for me long term is this hex. I do want to figure out a plan to get onto this guy, just so I can get over here. I am curious what Simon's long term plan here is too. He didn't take double dig, and he just sent his priest off. So like I don't totally know what he's doing this round if he doesn't wheel double dig. I guess he's just hoping that mermaids have better things to do than double dig. And the answer could be yes. Mermaids are just very unpredictable. So but yeah, overall, I don't know. I mean, like long term this game looks good. Wow, mermaids take another priest. Mermaids might be just advancing ship again and just really prioritizing those points. I don't know. I'm not totally sure how it's gonna work. I'm expecting Darklings to take this hex, even though, well, I really don't know what Darklings should do. Like, Darklings, I would love to build a sanctuary here usually, but they're just short on coins. They did go Earth 1 instead of Fire 1. It's actually a little surprising nobody went Econ early. We did all rush Earth 1. And rush is a bit of a stretch. I mean, as nomads, I think taking Earth 1 here is totally fine. It helps you get a cult dig, and it helps you score points, and you started on a spade. Like, how much more economy do you need? I don't know. Darklings take this hex instead, though. So Darklings are just going to build some dwellings and feed me early leech. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm just going to upgrade. I could send a priest to a cult if I cared about which cult. I guess I prefer to get the air cult just because it comes with some workers down the line, which is good. And there's no rush on Earth too. The only reason I would do this upgrade is just because if mermaids come here, I'd give them less leech. But I guess I don't. I also, why do I care? Like, I don't actually. I mean, honestly, I don't actually care about the 9 mermaids leech this game, really. Uh, I'm not that concerned about mermaids game. The cults are pretty open here, so I think playing culty engineers here is also like really a good plan. Again, mermaids look like they're over worried about shipping and not building a temple. Mermaids are presumably just delaying their temple till round 3, which is fine, but sending a lot of priests to the cults early, getting 3 spots, getting the cult rewards. Like, Simon and I are probably going to split the cults. This Darklings player isn't sending priests to the cults, which I think is broadly good when you have early dwellings and stuff. Like, it's great to build out your economy, but it is a little sad here for Darklings too. Like, there's some good cult rewards, and there's definitely cult VP on the table that they're just not going to be competitive for. But that's okay. I mean, again, I think I'm just in a very good spot. Simon does get double dig here, which makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world. I'm going Earth 2 and Priest to Earth is still part of the plan. Simon does have a cult dig, and I don't really know where he's gonna put it. It might just be this gray for long term, or it could. Well, no, he can't reach these other yellows. He's not gonna be able to advance ship yet. We'll see. Mermaids, I still don't totally know what they're up to. I don't know what their plans are. They're 1 leech short of being able to take a coins action here and like advancing ship again and just continuing their crazy shipping plans. Mermaids do build next to me. Delights. Well, yeah, absolutely take leech. It's early. It's 100% worth it. Darklings still have the spade in hand too. I'm curious if they are just going to build more dwellings around me this round. people feeding me more power is delightful, although I don't totally know how I'm going to use it. I guess I might just dig and build this hex, even though it doesn't do me anything beyond just securing the hex. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting like an engineer's dream here, right? Like I am getting a lot of early leech. Darklings have built like entirely next to me. Mermaids have started building next to me. Simon should presumably get some leech, but like next round is going to determine a lot of this game too. Like Simon needs some leech, and it's possible that Mermaids chooses to just put a temple next to me instead of Simon, and like that'll also continue to kind of shape the course of this game. But yeah, I definitely want to send Priest to Earth, take Earth 2. If I somehow get to pass onto the Spade, I'm happy. Passing onto 2 coins, 2 workers is fine. This coin worker power tile is fine. The dwelling scoring might be okay. Darklings just turns that blue. That's a very bold choice, because like mermaids could still find a way to just advance ship and like get over there, but he is discouraging me from doing anything with it, which is fine. Again, I don't really need it. I had already expected to lose it. Then I kind of was getting hopes of getting it again just because other people weren't taking it. Now I'm just back to not getting it, and that's fine. I don't need it. I do kind of need this. This is still the long-term concern, but the short term looks fine, right? Next round, I think I just want to build some dwellings and also build another temple for Water 1. I really like building another temple next round because I think lots of priest production is great. The cults are still open, and I eventually need to pay for shipping. Mermaids with the power that I gave them do take a coins action, so I think this is very bad for Darklings. Because wow, and they build a trading post. Well, they're gonna build a second temple next round, okay. But this looks really bad because mermaids are gonna advance ship now and then build and build. So mermaids are gonna be in here, and that means mermaids kind of want this hex for a town, but it also makes Darklings' lives real problematic. So that's gonna be a really ugly, interesting fight. I'm expecting Simon to pass here. He really doesn't have anything to do. So if he passes, does something. Really, all I care about actually Darklings pass. Darklings are going to give me the Spade tile here, I think. I don't think they have a choice. Like, I think I just get the Spade tile. Which, I don't even super need the Spade next round, though. Like, without shipping, I have nowhere to go with it. Which is actually really awkward. I could just take Temp Ship and try to secure this hex next round and just build lots of dwellings and not build the temple. I only have 4 workers next round. Currently, I'm dreaming of just building temple dwelling is what I'm thinking my resources are for. Which means I'm kind of delaying expansion until round 4 and 5, which is a little dangerous. But there's also a lot of benefit to just building up cult presence and to just building another temple, which also is cult presence. So we'll see. Simon's in a good spot here, though. Still has like a lot of economy. Does just take a big building tile. So I mean, Simon has an insane number of workers. The coins are an issue because again, coins are the tight thing. Mermaids do advance shipping, which is exactly predicted. They have 2 dwellings left to just slam it here and here. So yeah, I think Darklings are losing this hex. I think that's both Darklings and Mermaids are kind of killing each other a little. It does look like I'll have an option for the Spade. I just don't know how I'm gonna use it. So remarkably, I might skip taking the Spade. It just seems so wrong. I just don't have a way to use it. I am pretty sad that Darkling's dug this too, because I totally have enough power here that I think I would just single dig and build this dwelling otherwise. But it's not an option here, so it's okay. Darklings takes worker power. I mean, one option I guess is I just take 2 coins in the dwelling tile. I'm gonna end next round with 1, 2, 3 dwellings. I just don't know what I'm doing with this spade. I guess the spade could be for this hex. I just don't see myself advancing ship next round. I want to send more stuff to the cults. I do have a lot of power next round, and I don't know what I'm doing with it all. I guess the one option is I don't have to build these hexes next round, so I could take temp ship here, assuming that I get double dig. Because these players aren't taking double dig, so if I'm on temp ship, I could double dig like this, and then just this for the hell of it, and then builds like here, temple, build here, and just assume nobody's touching these 2 hexes and leave them for later. That seems very reasonable. That means I'm going to be earning 9 power, so I can actually do this. That means I earn 2 and 6. Well, I can actually just convert all of this and then still earn 9 power. 3, yeah, that's fine. I think that's what I do. I think I take temp ship here. I mean, it's kind of crazy. The other tiles are very good, but temp ship's also pretty good for me here. It lets me secure some stuff I'm worried about that I think's pretty important for my long-term game. And mermaids are coming right in here. Oh, do I have to decline this power? I mean, I'm earning 9 power currently, so it's... Oh, I should have income displays on. Sorry, I don't actually care much for them, but I said when I'm streaming I was going to be nice to people. So I'm currently earning 3, and then, yeah, so... This is paid 1 point for 1 power, but honestly, I think that's worth it. Like, I think as engineers, even paying a point for power is usually correct. Especially this early. Like, we'll see. I am happy to secure this hex before mermaids can get it. That's good. I'm gonna put my cult dig here, and then yeah, I'm just gonna double dig this and this. And build here, probably here, I guess, actually, next round, and leave this for later too, but yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, whatever. We're 3 rounds into this game, or 2 rounds into this game, and things look pretty good here. I mean, my points are, I'm at 18 points, and other people are ahead, but I also have 9 coins just sitting there. I have a lot of stuff I'm happy about. Curious where Simon digs. Yeah, Simon is just setting this up long term. So I mean that hurts my future network a little, but I mean my network looks pretty amazing this game, I think. Simon still can't take a coins action here, but yeah. Mermaids probably want to build a temple this round. It looks like they're gonna do a lot of workers to coins, is my guess. Or not that many, but they're gonna do some workers to coins. I really want to just send this priest to a cult on a 3 spot, but I think I need to open double dig here. Darklings almost certainly takes the coins if they have any sense, which, yeah, the coins are a real fight this game. The fact that I got a coins action in round 1 is actually still really huge. Um, So yeah, I mean, Simon's in slight trouble here probably in terms of how to navigate that. Uh, if Darklings takes, assuming that Darklings takes, no, I'm just gonna secure the hex. I was gonna say, okay, so yeah, mermaids or so Darklings should take coins, but they might not. Simon wants to wheel coins. Darklings does take coins. I'm just gonna take double dig and secure the hex that I want really badly. Yeah, Simon really wanted it. Simon really wanted coins, but yeah, just that's all right. I am content that Simon's not quite getting the breaks this game. Like, right, Simon with coins here would be great. I think my next priority is probably just the priest to water. I can just try to win the water track here. I'm gonna take water 1. So priest to water I like quite a bit. I have a million gray hexes, even though I don't want to build that much on them here. I think I do just want to build another temple for water 1. I really like the idea of just getting another temple down. Take a 3 for 2. Yeah, I'm engineers. Hey. So this is exactly what I. Hey, Loki, no. This is exactly what I talked about also. Like, mermaids often will upgrade near nomads, but instead mermaids are going to feed me more leech. This is just lucky, but it's really a problem for Simon. Simon's not getting leech this game, and I'm just getting fed leech. It's very kind to the engineers player to feed them this much stuff, but my opponents want to be kind, so I'm not, I personally am not going to complain. Looks like Simon is going for a second temple as well. This could actually be a water 1 rush. I could get blocked from water 1. If I get blocked from water 1 here, I might just take fire 1. Like, I'll build another temple, though. I want the priest production as well. But I do now realize mermaids want water 1. Simon might want water 1. Darklings look like the kind of player that's probably just taking earth 1, water 1. So I might get, and it is late trading post game. So getting water 1 blocked definitely will slow me down a good amount, and I kind of expect it to happen here now that I'm paying attention. I mean, maybe Simon doesn't take it, maybe Mermaids doesn't take it, but I would guess they're all going to. Oh, but that's an air 2 from Darklings. All right, well, team, that's lucky. I now have tempo on water 1, probably, so. Hey, I have a mention somewhere. Why am I being mentioned? Sorry, I'm paying attention to Discord because Discord cares. Oh no, that's a freaking somebody did everyone. Please don't tag everyone. Sorry, I am gonna go for water 1. I think I want to put the temple here. This speeds up a town for me, and I really want the 2-key town this game, I think. The 2-key town looks quite good. So could also spend the priest to water, I guess, but nah, the water 1's more important to me. I wanna make sure I can get water 1. Darklings could sanctuary still, maybe. No, they can't. They literally don't have enough resources unless they get more power. Yeah, so I think that's very lucky for me. I think I get a copy of Water 1 here. I think I'm ending this round with 3 temples and what, 4 dwellings? No, 3 dwellings, so that part's a little awkward. I'm not totally rushing out my worker economy, which, although some of these extra air workers will be pretty nice, but I can't build Sanctuary. My timing is going to be wrong for this event, very much so. But I'll just build like a round 6 Sanctuary this game to finish off this town, and that's fine. I do eventually need to pay for shipping and stuff. Like, I still have a lot to do this game, but this extra cult coins that I'm pulling in here too, these 6 coins are going to be pretty sweet. And then I have lots of priest production to try to fight cults and stuff. Mermaids are just building trading posts, maybe not even building temple actually, which looks wrong. I think mermaids should probably build a temple. I don't know. Mermaids economy is all out of whack. I expect this to be water 1 for Simon, but it could actually be fire 1. And it could just be fire 1 just because Simon realizes he can sanctuary for water 1, but no, he does just take water 1. I think Simon maybe should have taken fire 1. It's a pretty late fire 1. But with what Darklings just did and what Mermaids are doing, I think you could just Sanctuary for Water 1 next round. Simon has so many workers. Yeah, I'm curious about that one. That one might have been worth it. But, I mean, ultimately, I would expect Simon's next move is to probably pass so that he can finally get a coins action at the start of next round. But we'll see. I definitely want a Temple for Water 1. I want to send Priest to Water. I might, if I get a bit more Leech from somewhere, I might take another Priest power action and send another Priest to Cult. That might be a bit aggressive, having 4 Priests on Cult and earning 2 Priest income. But I think I could be a very culty engineer player this game, because I'm going to get this Priest to Water, and I think I get 2 Key Town, because I think I can build this as 2 Key Town next round. Now, the one downside with Simon could be racing me for 2 Key Town, actually, which is okay. If Simon gets, I mean, the 2 Key Town just looks very valuable to me this game. The cults are just wide open. Mermaids have not found Priest production. Darklings are just not set. Wow, Darklings are setting Priest to Cult. I do lose Priest to Water. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I'll just fly up the air track now instead, which maybe is just better. But yeah, I was gonna be happy with that, but that's okay. Let's just get a copy of Water 1. Priest to Air, though, yeah, looks great. It means I'll have a lot more workers down the line, which I want. I can build another dwelling here. I guess the one other option is if I got a bit more Leech, which again, it doesn't really look like I was. I was hoping Darklings were going to build more dwellings this round, but I don't know if I like that Priest to Water for Darklings, but I guess they're just worried about their coins more than their workers. But yeah, I was hoping Darklings were going to build more. Because if Darklings fed me that power, I guess I could have actually taken a workers action and just built more dwellings this round. That would have been huge, actually. Being able to build more dwellings right now would be also like very sweet. So just a little more Leech would be huge. But who's going to give that to me or where? I mean, the only option, I guess, is Mermaids could still build a temple, and they do, but they do it at the location that gives me less Leech. So we'll have to think about that. Mermaids do just take Fire 1. That's fine. They need the coins, but they're in so much trouble. I expect Simon to pass. Simon just passing for a spade and a coins action at the start of next round seems very reasonable. 3 coins and a spade plus the coins power action. I really don't know what else he has to do here besides hard dig. And I mean, maybe hard dig a dwelling, but it's a little ugly for Simon. I think my game continues to just look really good. I mean, my points again are the only issue, right? I still am 23 points behind Simon, so like, Darklings and Mermaids, I think both are doing too many problematic things. I'm gonna build this dwelling just before Darklings get any smart ideas to try to triple dig up here for their town. Even though I have temp ship, I just don't think these hexes are under threat. So I'll leave these guys for later. I think this one maybe is under a little threat, so I'll build it. And then yeah, I'm gonna send Priest to Air here. And then I might take another Priest power action. The pastiles don't look. Well, I might get the dwelling pastile. That'd be. I do get the dwelling pastile. Duh, Mermaids are gonna exit it. The dwelling pastile would be pretty sweet for me here. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. So, Priest to Air. Then I have enough power. I'm really tempted to just take another Priest. It's gonna make my. I might slightly overproduce priests, but then they're just workers. Like, I could just use a priest as a worker next round. This turns into 2 coins and more cult presence. Like, I think that's good. The real question is, should I slam it to air again? If I'm going to take 2 key town, it might be better on earth. Yeah, I'll send 1 to earth. I can always send another to air next round. I think the dream this round is to, yeah, just build dwelling, pay for an expensive trading post, take 2 key town, fly up the cults, and then advance ship, build a dwelling, maybe send 1 more priest to air at that point or something, or just send the priest to earth to close things out. I do have a lot of power. I guess I could be thinking about a double dig, but where am I double digging? Like, I think my power is just coins for a little bit. Try to keep the leech number a bit low and just build the economy this round. I realize next round is dwelling round, but I can't build all my dwellings this round anyhow. So, like, I think this is fine to build quite a few dwellings, maybe get 1 trading post just so that I can do whatever. I mean, I could try to Sanctuary for Air 1 and take a Worker's Power action, but I don't love that. Although I don't hate it now that I say it out loud, but we'll see. I have so many workers coming in right after this, and it is a dwelling round, so like it depends on how little fighting I think there are for my hexes. Like, how much can I not build things this round and get away with it? I guess the one other option is to go. It could be to go dwelling, sanctuary. No, I gotta go sanctuary in the center. The center town has to be a sanctuary. The one other option is I could bridge, but I don't plan to ever set up stronghold this game. I'm gonna need 1 bridge, but Darkling's just sanctuary for fire 1. This is the exact opposite order of how you should be taking. Like, you should take income early and then take VP favors. The fact that these guys can't even feel like they afford water 1 in a late trading post game is a bit of an issue. Which, by the way, this is still why my game should be pretty good. As engineers, my trading posts are cheap. I can get by without building them, and then spamming out trading posts in the late game for just 1,000,000 victory points will be pretty big. I just have so much stuff to build off the back of Earth 1 and Water 1. I can try to get a few pass tiles. I should have a really good cult game if I take the 2 key town this round, because I'll win Earth and Air, and I'll get like 2nd or 3rd place on these cults. I should have a very good network game this game. Like, Nomads aren't having an incredible network. Well, actually, Simon has a ton of resources. Simon's gonna have a pretty impressive game going in just a sec. I won't be that shocked if Simon like builds a stronghold and tries to just blitz through these hexes or something, although that looks ugly. Not sure about that. I forgot that I could take this hex, and maybe I should be taking this hex. I could just double dig this guy. The reason I'm now floating that idea is if I take this, that makes Simon's network a little awkward, right, for expansion, because this is actually Simon's connection hex, largely. It also means I never have to bridge. Mermaids go strongholds. Really hitting that ship tile hard. I mean, they are doing well at just making points. I'm not making points yet. I don't think I care about this yellow yet, but if Simon goes for 2 shipping, it definitely slows him down. So converting a power to coin here, which is my instinct, is a little iffy. Just because I don't know if Darklings are going to build more dwellings next to me or what they're going to do. I've got fed a lot of leech here, but I couldn't take it all. But I think I'm just going to go for the 2 key town. I think that's going to be my plan for now. But yeah, taking that yellow there is actually, I was warming up to that idea. Taking the yellow here also means I actually never have to build a sanctuary, because then I can make Bridgetown stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Simon sends Priest to Air, so that looks like it's not a double shipping game, though, which is fine. I don't really care much, although I kind of want to send the last Priest to Air now, because if I take 2 key town, then my cult game's pretty locked up. And I get a lot of cult workers, which, again, I might not need that many cult workers. What am I going to do with it all? I don't fully know, but... we'll see. I think Priest to Air probably is the move, although maybe it's not. Maybe I want to save... I might want to save Priests just to throw them onto these cults later. We'll see. Things are fine thus far still. This game is played at a pretty nice pace. These guys are, like, while we're on normal speed, they're not taking too long, although now that I say that, I'm looking at their timers, apparently they are taking a while, and as usual, streaming and just blabbing out all my thoughts is helping out. Darklings do send the last Priest to Air. Darklings are starting to be a bit culty, so that's a little annoying, but it just makes, I think it just makes the 2-key town that much stronger for me. Simon still technically has... No, Simon gave up tempo on 2-key town. I was going to say Simon could have sanctuaried. Well, he could still sanctuary for fire 2. I don't think that makes a ton of sense, but maybe he sanctuaries for fire 2 just to take 2-key town, which would annoy me, but I'd survive. Mermaids are advancing on the dig track. That is a concern. They don't have any resources left, so it's not that much of a concern. They surely meant to advance ship there, right? They can't, like, they must have been trying for 5 ship, not digs. You'd think? I mean, who knows what to think. I'm just going to keep my fanatical quest for 2-key town going. Just because of where engineers' income cuts off, I think one of these priests is a coin and one is a ship advance. So I'm gonna just build an expensive trading post out here, take the 2-key town, then I'll advance ship, build this dwelling, end the round with 5 dwellings, and a trading post. Next round will be build like 3 dwellings. Simon does just dig. So now it looks like Simon is kind of going for 2-key town tempo and might have realized I have it instead of him. Darklings passes, that's fine. Not a concern. If I could get the ship tile for next round, that'd be sweet, but who knows if I will here, because mermaids are going to pass. Because mermaids are also out of actions. Both of these players have just, their economies are not super impressive. They're kind of lopsided. Well, they're a bit better now that they took income favors, but both Simon and I are going to have just played a bit cleaner here. But I mean, mermaids are already at 80 because of the ship tile. So, and they could just pass on to another 4 points here. I mean, I think mermaids don't have enough post-game points and don't have towns really and don't have network, but like, who am I to say that mermaids aren't going to do well enough here? Like, 80 points is a lot. I'm at 28. I'm talking about taking a 2-point down, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, mermaids does take big buildings, so I do kind of want that ship tile, but I just have too many things left to do this round. I'm earning actually 3 power from 2-key town, which is kind of atypical, but that's fine. Again, I have so much power that's just coins right now. And I think 2-key town still is like just that valuable on the cults for the long term. I think this is buying me like a 4-point cult win that I probably don't get otherwise, and it's buying me like at least 2 points on each of these cults, so that's 8 cult points I probably am not otherwise getting, plus it's a 2-point town, plus it comes with immediate like power and coins. Or not power and coins, power and workers, the power is coins, like things are fine. Simon takes a 6 coin town, that makes enough sense, although really curious what he's up to the rest of the round then. I mean, he can advance ship and build a few more dwellings, but I guess that's better next round. He could pass for the ship tile in front of me, but I gotta just go for another dwelling here. It's too good not to. Maybe I should go for the ship tile instead. I mean, I'm struggling to score. If Simon passes for the ship tile, I pass for a spade then, which I guess is fine. Yeah, you know, whatever. It'll be fine. I don't need to struggle that much for points. This is an incredible amount of points to take. I can just spam that stuff out. I do have to Sanctuary for Air 1 at some point, but that could just be next round. I mean, I realize that the Sanctuary event is here, but Simon is sending a priest to a cult. I don't have enough workers. I don't have enough workers. That's true. I do need to go priest to worker here. Simon fighting water a bit is a little ugly. I would like to send a priest to water just to try to help fight to win it. Simon does build again though, so I do get the ship tile here, which is really nice for me. Because I need to go to ship 2 next round anyhow to build more dwellings. So getting another, I guess Simon gets a dwelling tile too, and he's happy about that. He doesn't really want to ship, although Simon does need to ship next round. Simon's going to build a stronghold here and blitz this hex on me, I think, is what's happening. But I think it's okay if I lose that hex. It makes network a little iffy, but I just have to dig some more then instead. I can dig some more. I'm just converting a bunch of stuff to coins because I'm about to have 10 power income. Do you get 5 more points here? I mean, I'm up to 42 at least. It's not great, but I think I'm winning this game over Simon. I don't totally know. I mean, Simon just made his town. He is up to 63. He also has Earth 1, Water 1. He also is playing pretty good on cults, pretty good on network. Yeah, maybe this isn't like a clean win. He has more dwellings to build than I do next round. He is blitzing that hex, which I knew was happening. I definitely do need some spades this next round. I'd really like to like advance ship and then double dig these greens, I guess. Cause yeah, I only have access to 1, 2, 3 more grays, which is 3 dwellings, but I need 3 more if I want to hit 15 network. So I need to actually generate 3 spades still this game now that I'm losing that gray. And that assumes that I actually get to these other grays, which like I should, but yeah, I do need a good number of spades still. I only need 2 ship this game, probably. So sending a priest to like water next round might work out, but we'll see. I also don't have infinite coins myself, like as much as I want to act like I have to pay for shipping and a couple dwellings here, and then these trading posts do cost coins. I probably don't get a pass tile for the final round, but the spade tile is still nice for me, and I'll make do with other things. Even like 3 coins and a priest is an okay tile. Really interested what mermaids are up to here. Like, they've partially advanced digging. They still don't really look to have town space. Also, totally not sure what Darklings are up to. Like, Darklings should make a town around me at some point. Not sure what else they're going to be up to. But yeah, I think my first action has to be advance ship here because I can't put my digs anywhere where I want them to go. But after I advance ship, I definitely have spots to build dwellings here. I might build 1 more trading post this round, even though it costs me 3 points next round. It allows me to build another 2-point dwelling and just increases my overall economy here, which is probably worth it, assuming that I can advance ship trading post for dwelling this round. I have the workers, it's just the coins, but I think I can afford to cycle power a bit. I mean, Darklings are very likely to build dwellings next to me. Like, they almost have to. So I think cycling some 2-for-1 leeches this round is the play. Advancing ship here is good. I'm not sure I go for the third shipping. The third shipping is like nice on the points thing because of the tile mod, but it's also nice to like just send a priest to water this round. I could send a priest to fire, but it's probably just overkill with the fact I already produce like 7 or 8 power and I only have so many power like to cycle around. Simon does go priest to water. I think I probably do want to send this priest. Well, but maybe I want to use it for shipping. I don't know. Darklings is going to crunch Simon for space on this town. Gotta love to see that. I mean, Simon will just respond with this, presumably, but still, you gotta love to see it. I would expect mermaids are going to take this hex. This allows mermaids to form a town right away. Don't really know what town mermaids want, but the fact that I'm on the ship tile here is also pretty nice. Like, mermaids will not have a longer round than I will, so I can stall mermaids out at least. I think I am just going to build this hex here. I don't really know what else to do. I do eventually need a bridge here too. I could spend 2 workers for a bridge action at some point this round because I'll need to do that. Still forgot that I could try to get an Air 1 Sanctuary out this round too. It's a lot of coins though, which means I can't really afford the digs. So probably no to that, but I do need to build an Air 1 Sanctuary. Another coin town got taken, so there's no coin town in the final round for me. So it's okay. I don't think I need it, but then again, maybe I do. Nah, I shouldn't, but I might only build like 2 trading posts next round. That sounds a bit ugly. I'd really like to build more than 2 trading posts next round. I guess the dream is really to build Sanctuary, like go to 16 network, which might be tough, but maybe it's in here somewhere. I don't know. I'm still debating if I'm sending this priest to water, but I probably am just letting Simon priest to water and accepting. Wow, that seems worse. Maybe that's worse than just sending priest to water and potentially taking like water too. Darklings is building next to me as expected though. Maybe it is priest to water. Assume Darklings just keeps building next to me. It's a little risky to like not have to rely on leech though to get double dig, but it's nice to cycle power around this round. I think I do want to send a priest to water. I think I'm supposed to be fighting cults here. I think it's probably too valuable to skip out on. And I really just don't have the ability to pay for 3rd shipping this game. It's just not in the cards. Now, the problem is I want double dig pretty badly, but I think Darklings are going to give me more leech. So, do I convert a power to a coin and assume I'm getting that leech? It's pretty dangerous. Don't see how Darklings fail to, like, not give me leech this round, though. But I'll play it safe. It's just trying for 1 coin for a point. I'll just keep the power for a cycle. Probably lose out, but that's okay, and that'll take double dig. Yeah, I won't greed it out here. This is fine. I can't afford the Sanctuary this round, which is a bit of a bummer. Sanctuary Air 1 would be sweet here, but that's okay. It's just not going to happen this round. Yeah, I don't know. Things are still okay in Team Engineer land, but I mean, I'm not totally making enough points here. Simon does advance on the shipping track once. Simon still hasn't actually fully connected, and he's built quite a few structures, so maybe I should be considering just double digging this and being a jerk. It also saves me the sanctuary cost, although I kind of want to take more favors. I probably can't afford to be a jerk yet, but gosh, this is tempting, right? Oh, also Simon is setting up this town though, so taking this away also cuts off Simon's town ability. So yeah, never mind. Double digging this is totally fine for me and is annoying for Simon still anyhow. And then I can maybe consider just double digging this next round. Yeah, that seems possible. Mermaids do have to pass here, so the big building tile is available, but I can't go for it. And it's not even that good for me, so I really just want Simon's tile, and I actually might get it. Simon might pass for big building here otherwise, too. I'm not sure. Anyhow, I definitely just double dig and do this. This hex and this hex. Build this one. Do need to build this one pretty shortly after, but... I am up to 52. I'm building 2 more dwellings this round is 60, 63. I mean, I'm up to 69 by the end of this round. Have a couple of trading posts, a town, have some good cult points, winning network. Might get on a pass tile for dwelling scoring. Simon does build next to me, which I figured. Simon still has a lot of Earth 1 dwellings to build, or not a lot. Simon really wants to build this dwelling, and then he's probably going to aim to pass. Simon needs this hex for his town. Darklings could cut it off. Not that that's necessarily that in their interests, but also, well, Simon can still Sanctuary Town, I guess, too, but... Yeah, I don't know. This game looks good for me. That continues to be my thought. Looks like we're only an hour and 15 minutes into, like, the tournament started at 9:30. It's 10:45, so this is a pretty quick game overall, actually, still too. Darklings does just continue to build dwellings. I think that's a beautiful 7 dwelling town now for Darklings. Curious what town they take. Might take a cult town. They're kind of fighting cults. We'll see. I think 2 key towns still looks incredibly valuable here. Like, I'm going to get like 2 firsts, 2 seconds on the cults or something. I mean, Nomad, Simon is also doing well on the cults. Again, Mermaid's cult game is just like really bad because they've spent all their preset upgrades. It is a cult town for Darklings though. I mean, that came with a lot of power, so like makes enough sense. I mean, Darklings are also getting their scoring going. I said I want to build this dwelling, and then I want to build a trading post and a dwelling. Is probably what I'm up to. Seems probably to be correct. Being able to build an extra dwelling this round and just building more overall economy like has to be worth it, right? Like I get 1 more dwelling at 2 points and I'm losing 1 trading post at 3 points. So, like I'm losing a point and in return I get 2 coins and a power extra. That I would very gladly pay a point for 2 coins and a power next round, I would guess. Like my coins are going to be tight next round. Especially if I need the sanctuary. I really am warming up on trying to double dig this hex. But I mean, I guess that's expensive in its own right. But we'll see what I wind up with. Darklings take a priest action. Curious if Darklings do just cut off nomads then. I will applaud them if they do that. Trading post may as well go in the town, which is here. Also, I forgot that this town annoyingly, like the other advantage to this is like I don't actually have a neighbor for this trading post either, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, we'll just put the trading post here. Build 1 more dwelling. Simon is close to passing. Simon might just pass for big building here. Darklane still has a lot of resources, but not a ton to do. Still am behind in points, which I knew. I mean, I paid the most to play engineers. It's looking pretty good. The real question is if cutting Simon off even change the network equation though, right? Like I'm just gonna beat Simon's network anyhow. Probably. Darklings is just passing right away for their dwelling tile. That's a bummer. Darklings have more dwellings they could build here, but yeah, they're gonna take the pass tile. So, oh, that's a slight sad. It's not a huge deal. I was hoping that Darklings were gonna cut off nomads instead, though. That was more fun, but I think I'll take this hex. I don't know if it really matters, but sure, let's go with that one. And then I always need to bridge. Like, I'm always bridging for this town, like, no matter what. I'm never building a sanctuary and taking this hex, I don't think. So, I think I should set up the bridge just to help tempo next round. And then pass for a priest and 3 coins. Oh, I can't even earn the priest, though. That's awkward. But the other stuff is even more ugly. Like, can I even earn power here? I currently can earn 4 plus 6, so I can earn a bit of power. So this is 2 coins, 2 power. This is just 3 coins. And that's a worker and 2 power. Guess I want this guy. Being at full power at the start of next round maybe gives me some flexibility. Maybe? It's not great here. It's not terrible, but yeah, Simon's at 87, has a town. Has Earth 1, Water 1 backed things as well. And has a pass tile. Yeah, I don't know. I might not be winning this one. Nomads were good here too. Simon's watching another game. Yeah. Yeah. The game with Moyen is definitely gonna take a while. That's a crazy table. I'm lucky to not be at that table because like these two players, I mean, I don't. Well, again, actually, Treewind is doing like really wacky things that are probably scoring better than I think. But that's a pretty killer table. Patrick Moyen, Deranged, and Bice, like that's crazy. I didn't even look at the whole table pairings. I probably should. I'm curious what some of the other players wound up with. Let's peek. So yeah, my table wasn't too bad. We got Hard Digley, we got Mike, we got Claybo, we got Lumen. That's a pretty intense table. Mike is not that strong of a Terra's players. He's not like a slouch. And then Claybo and Lumen are very good, and Hard Digley's quite good. Uh, this table is a little easier, I think. Bizzle and George are quite good. I don't recognize the other two. Then we got Hephaestus. Rickery did join. Interesting. Okay. And then 2 players I don't know very well, so that table's a bit easier. And then this table's quite very hard. This is probably the toughest table, although table 2 is very up there too. Um. Anyhow. Uh. Anyhow, Treewind here has a choice. I'm hoping he takes the coins action. The coins action is generically the best. He's already partially advanced digging. I don't totally know what he wants to do. And I just really don't want Simon to get the coins action. It's a huge, like, it's quite a big shift if Simon gets coins here. I mean, Simon might just be beating me anyhow. I'm not on a points tile. He is. He's still 20-ish points ahead of me. We both have towns. We both have similar amounts of stuff to build here. I do have better network than he does, and I have better cults than he does, but I don't know if that's going to fully make up for things. Um, I still am considering if I cut Simon off here on network, does that achieve anything? Okay, mermaids does take the coins. That's very welcome. That does hurt Simon a bit. Simon needs to probably take this hex first action anyhow. Darklings very much could take it. I really don't totally know what Darklings are up to this round either. There is still a copy of Water 1 floating around. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Simon does just form the town right away, though. Makes sense. Simon needs resources, but does take the last cult town, which makes sense. The cult town was very valuable here. Don't love to see that. I wanted it, but it's okay. Still, got some troubles. Got some troubles. My dream is I need to build trading post, dwelling, and then I'd like to build sanctuary, temple, trading post, but that's a lot. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 workers. I mean, I technically have that. The bigger problem is 6, 10, 12, 14. 16, and then another trading post, 18 coins. I have 13. I could take a town that gives me 4, and then I get a little bit of leech. That's not great. That's not a great answer. The temples and sanctuary do come with some leech. Because I can, like, just take water 2, air 1 type stuff. Priest of Fire is probably pretty good. There's a lot of priests. I don't really have use for these guys, so trying to get onto the fire cult with at least one of them is worth it. Do I have 2 free hexes to even build on? No, I still need more spades, although is 14 network enough? So the other question is, do I need to build these dwellings? Like I have one hex to build on, but do I need to backfill the dwellings, or is 14 network enough? Simon's network is going to turn pretty good, probably. Especially if I leave him this hex. But Simon can't reach this hex, so maybe I should cut Simon off. Mermaid's network isn't that bad. I think I need to, like, give myself the chance at cutting Simon off. So I need to build a trading post someplace and convert a power to a coin. I'll just build a trading post here. I eventually probably need a trading post here, but taking this also means I don't have, well, I'm still going to Sanctuary, probably. I'm gonna do this for now, though. This does save me the expensive trading post, though, if I take this hex. I'm really tempted to take... Oh, I can't take Simon's hex now unless I get leech, though. So that's... I mean, it looks like Darklings are mostly going to feed me power. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they temple for water 1 and then just spam stuff. Although, it will mean that Darklings passing for this is a bit sad if they're just going to spam a bunch of trading posts and not backfill with dwellings, but... Anyhow, I think cutting Simon off does hurt him quite a bit. It means that he can't reach these northern yellows, which really slows his network down a lot too, I think. I mean, he'll build these guys, but... Okay, Mermaids takes the last water one. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, they have so many resources. They can just build a bunch of stuff. I mean, Mermaids' points are going to turn pretty good. I still didn't send a priest to fire either. I talked about wanting to do that. I guess that's my next action. Simon probably advances his ship here, in which case I need Darklings to feed me so that I can cut him off. So that is a bit messy. Maybe I shouldn't have converted to a coin there. I'm trying to maximize leech because that's what I'm too used to, but I needed to be able to thread a double dig. Although Simon advancing ship builds a dwelling, tries to build trading post, his resources are rough. Like, but he still could get to 15 network, maybe. Maybe not. That's a ship advance, 2 trading posts, 3 dwellings. That's 16 coins and 7 workers. He's nowhere close to that, actually. So he's never hitting 15 network. He might not even hit 14 network. So I don't totally know how much cutting him off does, but cutting him off might mean that he's down to like 9 network or 10 network, and then he ties mermaids. Maybe he's just not making a network play though. It looks like he's not really trying for it right at the moment. I still think I'm just gonna take the hex on him though. I think that's what I want to do more than anything. I think it's a good play for me. I don't totally know. It's definitely a bit tricky. It kind of looks like I am gonna take a stupid power town or something in order to build this sanctuary. Maybe not. The one upside of building the sanctuary for water 2 is that it comes with 5 power, because I can use water 2 to go up to step 7 and then use the step to close this guy out. Darklings just sends a priest to water. That's not a good action at all for Darklings. That's definitely throwing away points, but it's okay. I'm gonna do this. Priest to fire looks good here. I mean, Darklings probably should have Priest to fired before they're just taking a bunch of Priest on water. But this makes the water 2 play like even better at this point. Like I don't think Simon really has the time to be fighting cults in any way. But we'll see. Mermaids also sends a priest to fire. I think that makes sense. I mean, fire cult's like the only thing to fight. I would not be shocked if Simon just sends a priest to fire here to kind of close off the fire shenanigans. I probably do follow up with just another priest to fire otherwise. I don't really have a use for this priest except as a worker. Simon does advance ship though, so Simon is now like trying to get his network together. So I'm hoping Darklings builds a trading post so I can actually double dig, but Darklings said just keep sending priests to water. Oh, that's so not good, and it's so not what I wanted. So it looks like I'm not gonna get to dig this hex, which was the real dream. Which, it's my own fault. I should have already had enough power. I do get the last priest to fire, though, as compensation. I think that's okay by me. Yeah, actually, that's totally fine by me. He gained power. He gained power. I don't know what that oof is for. Anyhow, Simon's gonna build this hex then, at least connect up his network, and then probably just build a trading post or something. It's gonna take him to 108, 114, 118, and then second on network is 130 and some cults. I probably don't have that in me. Let's see. I really don't like Darklings taking these single steps up water. Like, it looks like they're going to try to win the water cult, but it's so bad for them. I'm going to be really annoyed if Darklings, like, takes away some of my other cult points just because they don't know how to make points more efficiently, but whatever, that's part of the game, but, like, ugh. Like, Darklings has already thrown away 4 points worth of digs to just move up the water track. Like, it's very not good. But whatever. Mermaids feeds me, does not choose to give me power. Simon still hasn't built that, but yeah, Simon knows what was happening. Yeah. Just a little chatter. Simon did know exactly what was up. If I got fed any power by mermaids or darklings, I would have taken that hex on him, but no dice. It's even more painful than that because I have to do an expensive trading post now and a sanctuary, but I don't have to dig, I guess is the upshot, right? All this power now can be for not digging, which does save me a lot. Although not digging is risky because Simon just builds one more dwelling here and ties me on network then. Like we're going to tie at 14. Ugh. Simon says that he thinks I might have it, but I'd be surprised. I'd be pretty surprised. Maybe I have more points coming than I think. I mean, I have lots of cults, but like, I guess I'm beating Simon on fire now. Well, no, Simon can tie me on fire. Like, I don't know. We'll see, but like, I also like I'm starting to predict the worst. I'm predicting that Darklings are going to go Temple Air 3, Temple. Like, I'm expecting Darklings to be one of these players that does insane things to win the cults because he's already doing insane things to win cults. Like, again, 4 points for 2 steps on water is very wrong, but we'll see what he's up to. Um, I think my next action is to just build this free gray now at this point. Like, it's pretty important to take that. I really dislike having to make an expensive trading post here, though. Like, that's not good. Like, I just don't have neighbors, though. Nobody ever came up here. Um, yeah, I probably just got greedy. It looks like cutting Simon off was going to be very valuable. I think Simon's network would have suffered a lot. Um, Now Darklings finally starts building trading posts. I don't understand these priest moves. I think they're just wrong. But oh well. As I said, I'm gonna just take this dwelling. It's important. I guess my end game is now sanctuary, temple, trading post, trading post. I have exactly enough workers. It costs 6, 10, 14 because I need an expensive one plus 16. So it costs 16 coins. I have 12. I'll get another leech in a sec, so I have 13. So I need 6 power. I will get 5 power from water 2 and closing out earth. And then I get to take a town, which can. I guess I just take the 11-point town at this point. So maybe Simon's right. Maybe all of that does mean. And I can take an air 1. So that's 12 points of trading posts. 79, 89 is a town, 100. And air 1 is 104. And then I have pretty good cults and network, but is that really do I really have enough? Simon's not building a dwelling. Oh no, he has exactly enough for a dwelling. Simon can still build a dwelling. So he gets to 116, he passes, he's at 120, and we're tied on network then. So I'm 16 behind, so I need to beat him by 16 on the cults. I'm currently +6, +10. I mean, I don't have enough there. Like I think unfortunately I do lose to Simon. I think I needed to take this. I mean, I guess the water 2 is about to shift something. I just don't know how these cults are going to resolve for sure because I just am nervous. Like, I'm nervous. My other experience with bad players that I wasn't calculating this game is that they do weird things on the cults at the end of the game. Also, if I'm taking water 2, but I have to probably bump this earth just for the power, means that I'm going to tie, like, Darklings are almost certainly just going to beat me on here. So then I'm going to be, well, I will be +4 on Simon, +4, +4, +6. So maybe I am +18 on cults, which is just enough to beat him still. It's certainly not the, it's not going to be the close thing. It looks like Darklings are going to take Earth away from Nomads, so that's also a really big break. If Darklings are going to just keep taking cult points away from everybody, even though he very much shouldn't be. I think I gotta just build the Sanctuary here and think it is just Water 2. I think Water 2 is the right move for the Sanctuary. I expect Darklings are going to beat me on Water. Maybe I don't take it yet. I do want to cycle Power just for free. Or do I want to cycle for free? I mean, the problem is I need some friendly power cycling. I can't even take a priest town anymore because I threw all my priest onto the call tracks. Simon like has to build a dwelling here and tie me on network because I'm just not building another dwelling. It's just not worth it for me, or is it worth it for me to fight the dwelling instead of? No, I have to build a sanctuary. I have to get this town. Like the town has to be worth it. So I guess I could skip building this and hope mermaids come next to me. I don't see why they would. Giving Simon a power is not something I love doing here either, though, because it might save his priest, and saving his priest is actually pretty big. So I actually want to delay that, just in case mermaids give Simon some leech too, which they might. I think I do just build this annoyingly first. It's gonna make my power cycling weird. I actually, unfortunately, think I opened myself up for a 3 for 2 instead of a freebie. I think I really just want leech. If my calcs are right, in order to pull this off, I think I might. Although paying 2 points for a leech, or paying 2 points for leech here is going to be a bit painful. But I'm right on the edge of pulling this all off to get another. I still need 6, 10, 12 coins. I'm at 8. I get. Well, I'm at 8.5, and I get 2.5 from this. So I mean, I still do need. I do need a little more leech, but maybe that was not the right way to go about it. Hopefully mermaids gives me like a 2 for 1 or just a free. 2 for 1 or a free is good. They already gave me a free up here, which is nice, but I mean mermaids pretty much just are going to build 2 trading posts, right? It looks like largely how they're going to finish, which actually they're finishing again still at a. Okay, I do get a 2 for 1. Okay, well everything works then. I take the 2 for 1 and I should be good from there. I hopefully get a free from Darklings. That does mean I pay 1 more point for Leech, so I'm down to like a 103. Like it's very close. Mermaids bumps Earth. Oh, because he gets 2 power back. Okay, duh. So he was always gonna do that with his priest. Okay, that's fine. It does. Yeah. It does discourage Darklings from doing anything too wild on the Earth track, probably, but I don't know. Darklings seems confused at how to make points at the end and is throwing all their priests and resources into fighting cults, which, again, I kind of am expecting to lose the air track still, though, which is a huge blow to my chances to win this game, I think. If Darklings just take air 3 on me. And yeah, Darklings just keeps sending Priest to cults though. He's just not a good player at the end here. Like yeah, like Simon's reminding him, but like he's doing very bad things at the end. Like this is absolute nonsense. It doesn't make any like it makes no sense literally. Like he's throwing away good points. I need 6 coins, so I need to max out my power track, but I get 2 power and then 5 and then 3 power when I close this out. So I think that is exactly enough here, but yeah. I'm still worried that Darklings are building temples here at the end of the game. Like, I think Darklings are going to wind up closing out cults on me. He's going to go for a stronghold at the end is his plan. Interesting. I see. So he's just been setting his... You can just use them as digs. Well, Simon's trying to help him out at the end here. We'll see. I mean, maybe he will dig at the end. I don't know. Whatever. He's doing his thing. This has been a funky one. Now he feels stupid. I'm not going to get involved in that one, I guess, is where I'm going to be at. I don't really know what to say, so. Alright. Am I winning this game? Simon builds a dwelling at 120. Going to tie me on network. So, not even going to worry about network in the calculations here. So, he's going to be 120, 124, 126, 130, 132. I am going to get to 99. Plus, I'm hoping to take air 1. So 103. Network doesn't matter. 111. I'm going to say 115. 123. 133. And I had Simon at 132. It's possible the game is literally that close. I'm going to decline. I don't need that. That is assuming that Darklings are passing me on water. And it assumes that Darklings are not passing me on air, or not like it assumes Darklings are not fighting more cult, like they're fighting only me on cults and not Simons. So that might not be true, but the one other thought that I have to, I guess, go for now is I could still dig down this dwelling. This dwelling is an 8-point swing on Simon. The temple and trading post though are hypothetically 10 points because I get air and I get air 1 and I get a trading post. So 10 points is better than 8 points because this is a 2-point dwelling plus 3 points on network minus 3 points to Simon's network. It leaves me with not enough resources though to temple, right? Yeah, because I'm going to use most of my stuff to dig. So yeah, that seems bad. Now Darkling seems to be convinced of just building more trading posts, which is what they should be doing, and then hopefully they just choose not to fight cults at the end. I think Darkling's fighting cults will net hurt me, but here I think I just do bump out Earth. I need to bump Earth just because I need the power to pull off the rest of this plan, so... I have just enough stuff to go Temple Air 1. Temple Air 1 also hopefully discourages Darklings just a little bit from doing any Temple Air 3 shenanigans. I mean, I could just Temple for Air 3 or just Temple for water, whatever, but I think I gotta just Temple Air 1 and hope Darklings doesn't decide to Temple Palooza, but given what Darklings has done, I'm not totally sure. Well, it's tough. Darklings are on the dwelling tile, and they do have Earth 1, so building these dwellings is also good for Darklings. So like they should have been digging and building dwellings along with trading posts. But again, they like it's okay, whatever. They're not a great player, and that's fine. It's a little funky here at the end of the game though. Like it's very calculable how to actually earn victory points. And so it is funky that they're doing a bunch of moves that are like kind of just nonsensical and random, but ultimately this whole game's been a little just wild and unpredictable. Like as nomads, I would not have expected these to be the starting spots. I would have expected to get a lot more leech from mermaids building around and near me. That never happened. And so Simon had all game kind of some bad breaks. I had some good breaks most of the game. If I get bad breaks right at the end, I guess that's how it goes. It's not going to make me happy, but feels like he's down the path, so might as well commit. Okay, so he is going to go Stronghold still is what it sounds like, and then build some dwellings, which is what I'm hoping for. I want him to not fight these cults. Unfortunately, sending some of these priests that isn't actually that crazy anymore. Like this is a 2-point priest that costs me 2 points. Like that's a very reasonable move. Unfortunately, like it's only 2 points anywhere, so I decline. I don't need this, but he is going to convert. At least I think he's out. Like once he converts to priests, he's mostly out of resources for temples, so he's not going to temple past me. And I think that means I do have enough to win this, and it might be by a victory point. But a victory point is enough to win. So let's go. Do I have? Okay, I was gonna say I gotta make sure I have a trading post location, but I have tons of trading post locations. So yeah, we'll take Air 1 and then build another trading post. And at 103, I mean, we're 17 behind Nomads and we tie on network. So again, I have to be plus 17 on the cults, but I am currently plus 6, plus 10, plus 14, plus 18, and I need to be plus 17. Mermaids are out of resources, so they're not going to pass me. Does it matter if Darklings do this? Sorry, I forgot that I'm only plus 2. Shit, do I need this? If Darklings pass me, I need them to like tie Nomads or something then, right? Because I'm only plus 4. Plus 4 is 8, plus 6. That's 14. And then if this is only 2, I'm only plus 16. And there's 17. Yeah, damn it. I literally, Darklings have the complete control here at the end of the game about who wins. I need Darklings to not pass me on water, but it totally makes enough sense for them to do so. If they do pass me on water, I need them to also decide to pass Nomads on Earth. Which, I don't know, whatever. I mean, they're allowed to do whatever they want at the end of this game. It's funky. I should have just cut Nomads off. Cutting Nomads off turned out to be totally the right move. Oh, Darklings. Okay. Darklings just builds another trading post. Doesn't do much. I wonder if I was supposed to be accepting some of these crazy leeches. That might also be a thing I regret, right? Was there any way I could build this dwelling? No, there's not. Building that dwelling is too expensive. I don't want to give Darklings more power. I'm nervous about whatever Darklings might do with it. Giving mermaids a free leech. Yeah, mermaids 2 for 1. There we go. Mermaids can't actually do anything with this, and it doesn't help them. Yeah. Mermaids at 117, by the way, and actually they're going to be pretty close. Like I was talking about, like, oh wait, no, I was leaving network out. We're at one, like both of us are like nearly 150. We're ahead of mermaids. But mermaids are going to get third on network, so 123, and maybe a couple of cult points, maybe. Yeah, right here. 125 though. But yeah, Simon and I are actually much higher because we have network too. Like I have network in most of the cult points. All right, Darklings are starting to dig. Please just dig. Please just dig. Please just dig. Please dig, 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 and let me win. Please, please, please keep digging. Just dig. Just dig. Just dig. Don't take my cult points. Keep digging. Damn it, he took my cult points. I've lost the game unless he moves up Earth track. Move up Earth track. Move up Earth track. Move up Earth track. Move up Earth track. Don't tell him, Simon. Ugh. Ultimately, I think the bids here were totally fine. I don't agree with Simon's analysis, really. Like, I don't think nomads were underestimated. Like, the bonus tiles definitely could go better for me. Um, I should probably just beat nomads on network, right? Like, if I just get another hex at some point or whatever. Anyhow, that game was kind of wild, but good for Simon to win. The other game just got reported. Looks like Hephaestus has a nice win against Rickery. At this point, I'll play another game and enjoy it, but I am not playing game 3. I'm just not gonna have the time for it. And with the second place here, I'm kind of already out of semifinal competition for tomorrow. There's like no way I can advance. I had to beat Simon there, but I didn't get it, and I really don't regret most of my choices. Like, Darkling sending priest to cults rather than building any temple, stronghold, or trading post was just wrong. Like, it's just not correct. Like, they almost certainly should have given me leech so I could double dig. Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to the power so I can take it away. Taking this away does, it saves me 2 coins, so it's really a 4 coin dig that buys me network. I don't know, it's a little painful, but I guess I just skipped the sanctuary then. So I skip sanctuary and temple though, so like my call points are, I don't know, like it's really hard to say how much this actually was good for me or if that's enough to win. But admittedly, I needed Darklings to take away Nomad's points here, right? No, I don't. I just needed Darklings to not throw their priests on the cults and I win this game. Like if Darklings just don't go on water at all, I would have won water by a point over Nomads or like that, and that's 4 point swing instead of the 2 point swing it now is. So Darkling's just kind of kingmade at the end, and look, that's how Terra Mystica goes. It kind of again, they kind of kingmade early. Like I got a lot of early leech. It was unpredictable. Mermaids didn't do what they were supposed to do. I got lucky, in some ways. I got to open temple with 2 dwellings, and a trading post was better than I originally thought I was gonna single dig and go 2 temple or something. So who knows? Oh well. Simon's being nice and trying to help give them some tips, which is great. Yeah, that's a disappointing finish on that one. Let's look at all the chat here. They're probably telling me lots of things. Why can't I single spade to win network? Well, the answer on single spading to win network is that that's not worth as much as the temple for air 1 and the trading post. I mean, I eventually went through that, but oddly enough, winning network wasn't actually like better here. But yeah, all right, let's see, going way back, what everybody says. Lumen's table's more interesting. You're heading over there. Med barf, that's fair. Interested with 2 bad players. It'll be determined by their choices. Indeed. Not necessarily bad. Their elo's not good. They're not experienced. They can't be alt accounts. Blah, blah, blah. Ralph is just saying things. That's fine. Lumen's game's more interesting. Commentary's better. Interesting. Quality gameplay. A4 mermaids. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, the mermaids player like started. The mermaids just did very weird things, but whatever. You guys are just being surprised by all the start, which makes sense. I could have taken that central yellow and 3 ship to the grays. Turns out that would have been totally fine, I think. You guys are mostly coming. You think Simon very much wants 2 key? Yeah, winning 2 key was huge for me. Simon should want the 2 key 10, I agree. You guys talk a lot, that's fine. I really did like, yeah, I double dig on the center is what I should have done. Simon did have, hey, puppies. Simon did have a very good game. Deranged is mad at me for converting down, so I couldn't double dig. Such a small thing could cost me the game. Yeah, converting down does look like it cost me the game. It does look like converting down probably cost me, but I'm not totally sure. But anyhow, fun game. Yeah, Roth, I agree at the end. You guys are behind because you're commenting, which is fair. But yes, the Priest to Earth was correct from Darklings at the end. You technically should take away my points, but it's a little annoying. But again, ultimately, whatever. This game, God, puppies, stop it. You're driving me nuts. Everybody's driving me nuts because I'm a little annoyed about that game, but whatever. Ultimately, I shouldn't be that annoyed. Like I say, I got lucky early. Like, ultimately, Simon's a very strong player. He made lots of good moves. I made lots of good moves. And the game was kind of just determined at the end by the other players. That was kind of how it was always going to be. That's kind of how it was. And look, my nemesis Simon just gets another 1-point win over me. What can I say? Really, again, I can't say much. So, oh well. I'm going to probably just stop the stream here and then start up another one later for the next game. The next game's going to take a while, so I will let somebody else get to it. It looks like Simon didn't report the results, so I'll go do that. But anyhow, thanks to those that did watch and enjoyed it. I will stream my next game. I'll have one more game. It'll probably be a stronger table because the results are somewhat seeded. And then, again, I don't think I can play a third game unless these rounds go a bit faster. If everybody played 2-hour games, I could probably commit to a third game. But the problem is not everybody can play that fast because, again, some of the other players go a lot faster, slower, it sounds like, or a lot slower, sorry. Moyen and them and some of the other tables are going to be slow. So I'm going to pop off, get some lunch, walk my dogs a little, and the next game, honestly, probably isn't going to start for like 45 minutes, but I'll kick my stream back up then. So see everybody until then. Later.